You have already used several components of the .NET framework, but you have only seen a tiny fraction of what is available. In this lesson, you'll use the using keyword in your class to enable quick access to an even larger selection of objects from the .NET framework. To begin, open the My Project sample file from your Sample Files folder and open myclass.cs. At the top of the class, you'll see the using lines that were added automatically. These lines are all references to different parts or namespaces of the .NET framework. When you create a new page or class, references to several default namespaces are automatically added. These are System, which is the root namespace that contains all of the others. System contains all of the core functionality, such as all of the variable types, so you'll always want it available. System.collections.generic contains the generic collection types. You'll learn more about collections in Lesson 8.2. System.link contains functions for link, which you'll learn about in Lesson 10.3. And System.web contains all of the web controls, such as button and drop-down list. You'll always want it when working with web pages. You'll learn more about namespaces in Lesson 6.4. We are now going to add a new method to the myClass class. Just as you did with the addToProperty method, add the following code to add another method to the class. Public void test method begin brackets, end brackets, begin curly brackets, end curly brackets. We are now going to create a Stringbuilder object from the .NET library. The Stringbuilder object is a more advanced version of the string variable that is designed to work better with very large strings. It's in the system.text namespace, so it isn't easily available by default. Add the following code to the new method. System.text.stringbuilder test stringbuilder equals new system.text.stringbuilder begin brackets, end brackets. This creates a new instance of the Stringbuilder class called TestStringBuilder. Notice that you have to type system.text in order to access the system.text namespace. Although it's easy enough to type system.text when you need something from the system.text namespace, this may make your code harder to read and more cumbersome to edit. Fortunately, a shortcut to any namespace may be created by adding a new using line. Add the following line of code to the using lines at the top of the page. Using system.text. This creates a shortcut so that objects in the system.text namespace can be accessed directly. Change the system.text.stringbuilder line to simply say Stringbuilder test stringbuilder equals new stringbuilder. This is a lot easier to read. Note that if the using line had not been added, this code would have caused a build error. Although adding a reference to system.text made your code easier to read, It also makes it a little harder to understand. System.text.stringbuilder makes it clear that the Stringbuilder class is defined in the system.text namespace. However, Stringbuilder does not make it clear which namespace Stringbuilder originated from. Fortunately, you can easily see which namespace an object originates from by hovering your mouse cursor over it. If you try this with Stringbuilder, you can see which namespace it originated from and a short description of what the class does. Close Visual Studio now, saving your changes if prompted. You've now completed Lesson 6.3. Use the .NET Library.